민수기 25장. Numbers chapter 25. When Israel was staying in Shittim, the men began to indulge in sexual immorality with Moabite women who invited them to the sacrifice to their gods. The people ate and bowed down before these gods. So Israel joined in worshiping in Baal Peor. And the Lord's anger burned against them. The Lord said to Moses, "Take all the leaders of these peoples, kill them, and expose them in a broad daylight before the Lord, so that the Lord's fierce anger may turn away from Israel." So Moses said to Israel's judge, "Each of you must put to death those of yours men who have joined in worshiping the Baal of Peor." Then an Israelite man brought to his family a Midianite woman right before the eyes of Moses and the whole assembly of Israel while they were weeping at the entrance to the tent of meeting. When the Peninnah, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw this, he left an assembly, took a spear in his hand, and followed Israel into the tent. He drove the spear through both of them, through the Israelite and into the woman's body. Then the plague against Israel was stopped. But those who died in the plagues numbers 24,000. The Lord said to Moses, "Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest, has turned my anger away from the Israelites, for he was as jealous as I am for my honors among them, so that in my zeal I did not put the end to them. Therefore tell him, I am making my covenant of the peace with him, he and his descendants, and will have a covenant of the lasting priesthood, because he was jealous for the honors of his God and made atonements for the Israelites." The name of Israelite who was killed with the Midianite woman was Zimri, son of Salu, the leaders of the Simonite family, and the name of the Midianite woman who was put to death was Gosbi, daughters of Zur, tribal chief of Midianite family. The Lord said to Moses, "Treat the Midianites as an enemy and kill them, because they treated you as enemies when they deceived you in the affairs of Abor and their sisters Gozabi, the daughters of the Midianite leaders, the woman who was killed when the plague came as a result of Peor."